So what does the future hold for Tapestry Asia Pacific, home to luxury brands like Coach, Kate Spade and Stuart Weitzman? The company has raised its annual profit forecast thanks to improved demand in China.
I mean, what we have noticed, I should say, and there being maybe an acceleration of some trends, There was definitely a pre-COVID, the COVID, and the post-COVID. One of the trends that we are seeing is that definitely the Chinese customer is looking more and more for experience. And that is translating to a tourist and people who are traveling either internationally or domestically in China, I mean, at very, very high rate and with a high demand of experience. But we already experienced that, honestly speaking, at the pre-COVID period. It's a long time already that it's no more only about providing a nice and exquisite product. It's also about providing an experience to the customer. And definitely, you mentioned Xinming. Yes, we have noticed that more and more during the holiday period, the customer is willing to go out of their normal, I should say, routine and normal life to discover something new. And shopping is also part of that.
The government obviously made attempts to revive spending. There's been this trade-in program for big-ticket items. What more does China need to do to further boost confidence?
I think there is a part of what China have to do. And honestly speaking, in my very humble position, I mean, I don't feel like I can say to the government what they have to do. That's their job. What I know and what is very clear for me is what do we have to do here with our brands. Again, Coach, Kate Spade and Stuart Weitzman. I think it's about understanding the customer trend. And it's true that we are particularly focused on the Gen Z and the young millennial, understanding what are their expectations, understanding what is their customer journey, and being there where they are. And it's true, Jamie, that we have monitored in the past quite a lot of change in the expectation of the customer. And again, from pre-COVID, COVID to post-COVID, the trend was already there. I should say that it's more an acceleration. I think there is more and more a need of personalization of product, but also personalization of service. There is also, equally important, a need for a company to sell more than product and to represent for each brand, what do you stand for? What are your true value? There are also, and we have monitored that for a long time already, a real China cool element. And I want to say, Coach, the first brand of Tapestry, have been here for 2 decades already. And as far as I remember, we have never considered China only as a market. We always consider China also as a very important source of inspiration.